Hello Dan, welcome back to another video of F123. Today we are in Japan, Suzuka to be exact. A quite nice track for round number 11, missed round number 10. So this one should be quite fun and hopefully we get a good result. But anyway, into the qualifying during our first lap around the 9-minute mark. Push sending it already quite hard, but not extremely hard, just barely scraping the limit. As into second gear, third gear, immediately upshift, full throttle and immediately onto fourth. And then we stay on the right hand side, minimize the distance that we have driven. Then downshift into sixth, accelerate again, then into fourth immediately, and full throttle again. Into fifth and sixth. There's a lot more grip than you think there is, or than you realize there is. Then 130 off, infamous corner, but very easily flat out, and we managed to make it great. Onto the chicane we go. We miss a cup on the inside, and we hit the cup nicely on the left hand side. We stay tight and onto the finish line we cross. It's a 127.6. That's good enough for P3. But on to lap number, second lap at least. Just waiting for qualifying done at the latest possible moment. We're starting P5. We have just lost our wheel for a little bit, but this is not going to hurt our run as much. 1700, it's alright. Could have been worse, but now into turn 1 we go. We brake just after the cup ends and immediately full throttle. We're going wide and qualifying ended. Yeah, I think we invalidated. But it's P11. I think that will be P10 as one guy shouldn't be in the lobby who is. But I'm good. Get Paul with Corvin Oli ahead of P2, P3. So starting in the middle pack should be quite interesting to say the least. But starting on the medium tires, please be waiting for the lights to go. Go on, game. Right, it is 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time. We get a decent start, getting immediately past Summers, using our ERS to get ahead of him as somebody's in the wall immediately. See, that's yellow flags, and immediately a safety car is deployed within the first 10 seconds of our race. But in lap number 3, safety car is in. We're just waiting to restart, making sure we do not lose so much time compared to the car ahead. And I think they're gone already. Yes, they have. And we have a decent gap to the car behind. Too far gap to the car in front of us, which isn't all too great. But Summers, Francis actually ahead of us, but he won't do anything. He's too far back to make an attack. But on to lap number 5. Another safety car is deployed for some reason. No idea why. But that's 3 safety cars in 5 laps. Lap number... It is now 7. As the safety car will be now in. And as I've decided to box onto the hard tires and go to the end. Unless there is another safety car. So that should be interesting. Only lost 2 positions, which is quite good, or 1, I don't remember. But it is go time already, and you can see this time we managed to stay quite a bit closer. But again, too far to attack and too far for the car behind to attack also, as Ollie is somehow out of the session. But yeah. We're just staying behind the back as Corvy as there is a VSC deployed. Oh no. We fast forward and it's become a safety car. Quite interesting. Lap number 10. I jump up to P6 as a few people have boxed onto hards and mediums, I believe it is. And the safety car will be in now. So it is just waiting again. Waiting, making sure we do not get absolutely mudded on the restart. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. I'm quite sick right now. But we're just waiting as Somers is just behind us. And it is go time already, and this time it is closer. And all the calves they have gone quite a bit later, as it's side by side up ahead. But we almost hit Toby. We're just leaving, just being careful not to get ring damage, as that would really ruin our race. But to the S's we go. We shouldn't be worried about attack from behind. Quite impossible to overtake in the S section. As Toby goes a bit wide on the S section, this allows us to regain some time, but we let him go. We do not attack, as that be quite deathful, to say the least. But anyways, we get a good run onto the hairpin, and we're gonna send it down the inside, leaving him space. But I get quite some wheel spin. This allows the Somers to go now. We're using our ERS to stay ahead of Kel Esp. Well, not Kel Esp, of Flair and some Ferrari. But yeah, they only lost one position when we should have gained one position. That's absolutely lovely, isn't it? But we are using now our ERS, trying to stay ahead of Flair, but he's also using, and he's got quite low wings as he goes around the outside of 130 hour. Leave each other some space, just enough, and we now side by side to the chicane. We leave him space. The outside becomes the inside. We do not get a quite good traction, but he does, and this allows now for the Ferrari to go ahead of us. So we've lost 3 positions into 1 lap, and we're now down to P9. Oh dearie me. But anyway, on to lap number 14, trailing behind the back of Toby, who's quite slow going, at least. As we are now taking it careful into the chicane, we're gonna get DRS. No, never mind, he's just going to spin. Nice. But anyway, yellow flags, yeah, that's because of him. But on to lap number 17, coming out of the hairpin, and another safety car is deployed. I think it's the 4th one. And so we've decided to box onto soft tires, and it will be a sprint race, literally, for 7 laps. A safety car is now in. We somehow managed to gain up to P6. I have no idea how, but we managed to do it. As we're now going, yeah, I wasn't really woken up, to say the least, as Ginge is also quite far behind us, so that's no worry. But yeah, our chances are not looking really good to gain another couple of positions. But we are still trying to push forward. Anyway, on to lap number 24. I think somebody is yellow flags. Yes, there is. Somebody spun. I think it's Kiosk in the Alpine has spun, unfortunately for him. But yeah, that's it. On to lap number 25 though. We are now on the back of our Penguin, gaining quite some time. Betting for P4. He has no ERS as his red light is flashing. We have 30% more, so this is quite great. Using our ERS, now our DRS. And you can see we're gaining. We're now alongside, and we are now clearly past. And that puts us P4, which is simply lovely. But I doubt you get the 2 guys ahead of us. Yeah, my voice is starting really to fade away. But anyway, lap number 27, Penguin is just behind us on our back. We're going down the middle, not really defensive nor attacking, trying to get a decent exit, but that isn't all too decent at all. Staying on the inside. Are we going to manage to get P4? Yes, we are. Managed to still be able to be P4. That's absolutely lovely. Great result, especially after last week. But Somers wins the race with Tyrrell in P2, Fly in P3, then I am in P4 with Penguin, Francis, Ginge, I'm good. I think it's Rabbit, VF1, that's Gears, and Quartz finishing off the top 11. You can see Rabbit has had some interesting strategy, to say the least, with his 6 stops. Yeah, very interesting, to say the least. But anyway, on to the drivers, we go. Quartz is leading with 4 points. Behind him is I Am Groot. Then Summers 10 points behind him with Robert, Luke, Ginge, Kellas, Arc Penguin falling behind. 4 points behind them is me. And then Kiyoshu is 3 points behind us. So yeah, P5 is still doable, I believe. It's only 21 points. Yeah, it's doable. P6 is also quite doable. So we need to get some decent points. But onto the constructors we go. Alpine leading with 13 points. Then Alfa Romeo, Merc behind. With 60 points behind is McLaren. Then 20 points behind them is Ferrari. 1 point behind them is us, Red Bull. 4 points behind us is AlphaTauri. And then with 108 points is Haas, Williams with 75, and Aston Martin with 48. And I say thank you for watching this and see you another time. Bye bye.